Hello again, friends. So we're working our way through this intro to embroidery sampler, and we've already done running stitch, back stitch, French knot, chain stitch. Really the only thing we have left to do is like straight stitch, and this is just practicing to and playing basically. So these are little X's that I created just to have a cute little kind of visual, I don't know, little visual texture, right? And so there are a couple ways you can do these. What I found I really like doing was creating one side of my X all the way around and then going back through and finishing by going the other way. So what I mean by that is I'm coming up in the same place and going down in the same place on every X and just working my way all around my circle. It doesn't matter which way you do it. You can, if you would prefer, create your entire X and then move on to your other one, like so. But these are basically just straight stitches. So it's like a single running stitch. So you can do that all the way around. And then, like I said in the last video, Laura Jean did little, with a contrasting color, did little French knots between them all, so they look like X's and O's. Then also, everything around here is meant just to play. So you can do French knots for these. You can do really small straight stitches for all of these little dots. You can do straight stitches to make your stars. You can do single chain stitches, also known as lazy daisy stitches, to make your flowers. And then you can do French knots in the center if you want. But yeah, this is made for playing. So fill in as much as you want. And you can fill in if you want to practice backstitch more. You can do more rounds of backstitch. If you want to practice French knots more, you can do more rounds of French knots. You can do whatever you want. This is your sampler. You can do running stitch all over the place. You can do chain stitches and whatever you want. And then when you're finished with it, you can frame it and hang it on the wall. You can trim it down, sew another piece of fabric on the back, leaving a little opening, and stuff it with fiber fill or with walnut shells to make a pin cushion or a pillow. You can add it to a quilt. You can add it to a, panel to make a bag. There's so many different things you can do with it. You can just pile it up if you want, which is what I often do when I finish a sampler. There's so many things you can do with it. And remember that I do have a next steps embroidery sampler and videos that are coming soon, and they might be up by the time you see this. And teach classes at Craft Emporium on both this and the next step sampler, because I love embroidery and I love sharing it. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Check out all of our stuff at craftemporiumpdx.com and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.